Now that your Canvas course has gotten the default homepage for your site, you're going to want to update your page. And so you can do this depending on whether you want to include a previously imported page or if you want to edit the page that is here. Let's start with the assumption that you have a homepage that you've used in the past that you just imported that you want to use. In order to find that page, you'll need to click on the link in the course menu for pages. Then you'll need to look for the button at the top that says View All Pages. From here, you'll have all of the pages that are in your course. Look for the homepage that you want to use instead of the default homepage. You can click on it to verify that it's the correct page, or if you know for sure, you can go all the way to the right of that page's title and click on the three dots for that page. Then you'll select the option Make Use as Front Page. Now the home page you already created is your front page. You can verify it by clicking on it. You'll also need to make some updates to that page because anything that was linked in a previous course, now these links all link back to that other course. So if a student clicks on the About Your Teacher, it's going to be a broken link and link back to your old one. Similarly, grades, assignments won't really help your students in this year's course. So to update those links, click Edit. You can update any of the content in the homepage itself. You can increase the size of the rich text editor and scroll down to find those buttons. To update the buttons, you'll click on each one and update the links. We'll start with the About Your Teacher button. The About Your Teacher is a page, so click on underneath links, click on Pages. Then find the About Your Teacher page that you want to link to and click on it. Now it's linked. Next, we'll update the link for the syllabus. The syllabus and every other button in here are no longer pages. Those are part of course navigation. So let's find course navigation and click on the arrow to open it. And then find the word syllabus, click on that, and you're linked to your syllabus in your current course. And you'll do the same thing for each of the other buttons. So click on modules and then find modules under course navigation. It's now linked. Click on announcements and find announcements, assignments to assignments, and grades to grades, all under course navigation. Once you're done with all that, be sure to click Save. Now your home page is updated for your new school year. Here's a guide to setting up your Canvas now that the new home page has been installed. So a couple of things to notice. You should have on yours, it'll just say course name and teacher name. If you have already imported a home page that you would prefer, I'll guide you through how to get that set up as well. But let's say you have the blank home page. What you'll want to do is click Edit. Then what you'll want to do is rename the course, and you'll do this for each course that you teach, not each section. So here I put in the course title and I put in my name. Then below that, and if you want to increase the space, you can always do this, you'll put in information about you or your course, and that's up to you. If you are using the brand new imported homepage, you don't have to worry about the links. They're already set up for you. You just need to make sure to click Save when you're done. Okay, so now your home page is set up. There are a couple of other things you'll need to do. First, let's look at our settings. Okay, the new home page has overwritten anything in your settings. So for instance, it's pulled in a grading scheme. So I just scrolled down, I found grading scheme here. I see that enable course grading scheme is checked, but I want to see what my grading scheme is. So this is the Sequoia Union High School District default, but what if you want a different grading scheme? Okay, so I'm going to click select another grading scheme because I have a grading scheme already that I've used before. Okay, So this is one that does not include an A+. I can include this one, or I also have one that includes an A+. I'm feeling a little bit snarky this year, so no A+ this year. So I'm going to click on that one, and I'm going to say use this grading standard. And now I'll hit done. Okay, another thing I want to check. A lot of teachers prefer to show or not show. There's a grade distribution graph that can show for your students and totals and student grade summary. So we can opt to hide either one of those. So I'm going to hide the grade distribution graph from students. And you can opt to include that or not, but I've had a lot of people ask how to do this. So that's how you would hide it from students, or make sure that it's showing for students, either one. Once you have looked at all of your settings to save them, you're going to click Update Course Details. But I actually wanted to stay in settings because I want to take a look at the course navigation. And the course navigation is which of these links will be available for students. So what you'll do, and this is under settings, and then in course navigation, anything in this upper box shows for the student view. And I don't actually want Flipgrid to show. If I do a Flipgrid assignment, I'm just going to embed it. So I don't want them to click on Flipgrid because that's going to confuse everybody. And right now, I don't want to include Britannica School. I might decide to include it later. So anything I don't want to show for students, I just pull from here and it's just drag and drop. Similarly, if you really want something to show, maybe you want students to click on the modules button. Drag that up. So anything that's down here that you want students to have access to, just pull to the top menu and vice versa. Make sure this is not an autosave page. Scroll all the way down and click Save when you're done.